beautiful souls. I'm thrilled you're here to connect with the divine guidance of your angels. Imagine feeling the gentle, loving whispers of your angels guiding you every step of your life. If you're ready to experience that profound connection, book a personal reading at theangelmedium.com by clicking the Readings tab. For those eager to work daily with their angels, join my membership. Every month, we explore a new facet of angel communication through live weekly meetings on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Central Time. This isn't just about learning, it's experiencing healing and coming home to know your soul's truest path. And if you're ready to develop your spiritual gifts to the max, join my Angel Reiki School. You can go through the school in 2 ways. Whether you choose our enlightening online 8-week school starting on the 1st of each month, or join our immersive in-person school in Oak Brook, Illinois from April 11th through the 13th, 2025, you'll gain the skills to become an angel messenger yourself. My school gives you the skills of mediumship, energy healing, and angel messages all at once. You can use these skills to start your own spiritual business or to grow your current career. Step into a life filled with angelic energy, transformation, and unstoppable abundance. Sign up today at theangelmedium.com or check the show notes to book a call with me to chat about which program would be best for you. Your journey with the angels begins now. Let's see what messages they have for you in today's show. Hello, everyone. Today I am with Trisha. Trisha, welcome to the show. I can't wait to do this reading for you.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Me too. So I wanted you to know there's a couple energies that came forward on your spirit team. I know you're part of the VIP membership where we work together. We're starting to communicate in our VIP text group for 2025 every week. And so when I tuned into your spirit team at the beginning, there's this grandmother energy that comes forward. As I see her, she holds out her hand and I see her husband on the other side with her. I also see that there's this Catholic energy. Sometimes it's also very religious. The symbolism that I use is seeing Mother Mary, the rosary, holding the rosary, praying the rosary. And so I just want you to know that those loved ones on the other side are coming through as part of your spirit team who helps guide you, support you, direct you. When I tune into your spirit team, though, I use this symbol with the angels. Sometimes they'll show me 4, 5, 6 angels that they want to bring through in specific in your spirit team to help guide you in your session, your reading today. Other times for people, they come in and they go, all the angels. Literally, that is what I write down on my paper. All the angels. And that's what I wrote down for you because underneath it, I put angel messenger. I also want to break this down because I like to talk about all of the people who are on your spirit team before we dive into the messages. I don't know if you have a particular connection to Mother Mary herself, but I really do see Mother Mary. I smell a lot of the rose. She's very much a part of your spirit team.
Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting because I don't, but that's cool.
Yeah. One of the other things that they had me write underneath all the angels is angel messenger. And they want you to use today to help you step into being that messenger and really giving yourself permission and freedom to be the messenger yourself. So what I want to have you start by doing is I want you to put both of your hands on your heart. And anybody listening can do this too, but I want you to take a deep breath. And I want you to say, God, universe, source, please allow me to just tune in to my soul's energy. And I want you to notice that as your soul self, the core that you are is love, joy, peace, bliss, ease, and grace. And with your eyes closed, I just want you to take a couple of deep breaths. Trisha, I want you to tell me what it feels like to be in this energy of your soul self.
It definitely feels uplifting. I can feel like teeny, like butterflies, like a vibration.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere in your auric field? Where do you feel it?
Yeah, I feel it mainly just above my stomach. It's not like the normal butterflies that you get in your stomach, but it's just above it.
And when you tune into that energy, is it a true peace? Peace?
Yes.
Okay. One of the things that your angel said while you were tuning into that meditation is, and you can come back to me, but they said that sometimes as human beings, we can feel like, am I doing things right? Am I on the right path? Do other people have this figured out more than I do? And they said that you are on the right path so much more than you think that you are. Archangel Michael wants you to know, he had me write that down, this verbatim. Your hardness on yourself is a resentment of yourself. I can text this to you right after. Your hardness on yourself is a resentment of yourself that keeps you frustrated with yourself, not moving forward. So as we feel like I'm the problem, I never get things right, I wish this would come faster, why isn't this happening, why aren't things moving or shifting, we're really putting this heavy energy of blame on ourselves. And what I see a lot of people do is continue to do this for 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. And they constantly are wondering too, like, why am I not coming out of this energy? And what Archangel Michael wanted to show you with this is putting your hands on your heart and just tuning in to that love, joy, peace, bliss, ease, grace that your soul truly is where all of the possibilities are, where all the opportunities are, where all of the wisdom is. That you don't need to know exactly what it's going to be or how it's going to come together. You just have to keep yourself in that oneness space. And it's not even a judgment of yourself for being hard on yourself in the past. Even that we have compassion for, right? Of, I can't do anything about that. I forgive myself for being hard on me. And I'm just going to completely love on myself and be in oneness and let God bring me where I need to be. Does that make sense?
Yes, totally. It makes a lot of sense.
Does that resonate?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I can say for probably most of my life, I would say maybe not so much maybe the last 10 years, but very hard on myself.
Yeah.
Blamed myself for everything and anything.
Yeah.
So
I've worked with this energy a lot, and I think that there's only so much that you can do to intellectualize it. You can read a lot on shame, the lowest vibration that is. You can look at not shaming yourself, but I will tell you the quickest tool that I have found to step out of shame is just to live in the energy of God, universe, source, that oneness energy, because it is the same energy as your soul self. And as soon as you, boom, step into that oneness energy, it's not that nothing else matters, is that you totally step out of fear and you completely step into love. And that's what I keep hearing too for you, that you're in this year, we're stepping into 2025, birthing, creation, that is an energy that you particularly are in all year long. And I would say also 6 months into 2026, you're really birthing this new thing. And as you go through, like, you have kids, so you know that as you give birth, there's this growth going on within your stomach. Things are changing, things are shifting. And that brings along fear too, right? There can be a fear of, what is this gonna be? And is anybody gonna resonate with this? Yes, 1,000,000,000%. And for anybody listening to what the angels just said for Trisha and you is, it isn't about forcing anything, okay? It's not about forcing puzzle pieces in this birthing and creation process, because sometimes puzzle pieces don't fit and we don't want to just jam them together. It's really about structuring your life in the way that you want to live it. So I'm going to give you a tool that I don't think that we've talked about yet, but anytime that I'm really in that birthing, creating process, I tend to go back to my daily schedule, maybe once every 3 months. And I'm like, what's working for me and what's not? And sometimes even I'm in a space where I need afternoon sessions to do my sessions in the afternoon because it just fits with the flow of my life. And sometimes I just need to completely change everything to be earlier in the day because I'm ADHD, and if I get it done and out of the way, I'll get other things done faster too. Looking at your schedule and where you want to bring in flow and ease. I know it sounds really simple, but it can have a huge impact on how everything's actually working for you and manifesting and showing up in real time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
Have they been taking you back to your schedule?
I have, my schedule it's been a little bit different so far this year in January, so we'll see how everything goes, but I like the sound of flow and ease, so I want more of that in my life. I'll take that.
And it's something that like we decide, right? And like we implement. I feel so much better when I get that Pilates in, but I find that I have to set up my day for success. So set up your day and keep looking at your schedule and revamping your schedule until you find what you need. I'll also tell you this, I've tried it a billion different ways. I even tried my schedule where like I just work on Thursdays and I back everything back to back. And I thought I'd love that because then you're really just working with clients 1 day a week, podcasts 1 day a week. But I actually didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would, because doing like 1 meeting a day or 1 client session a day, I find that so much more energy comes through. Oh, it's all right. Don't worry about it. And when that energy comes through, oh my goodness, there's so much more that I could say on the podcast. The 1 day a week wasn't cutting it. So we won't spend more time here, but I just wanted you to hear that piece. The
Definitely.
other thing that was coming through, yeah, yay. The other thing that was coming through is a lot about kids. Trisha, do you have a boy and a girl?
I have 3. I have two boys, 2 older boys and a girl.
Okay.
She's my youngest, but she's in high school. She's a senior in high school, so this is her last year.
Perfect. I want to talk about 2 of the kids because they had me write down daughter and son, and next to son they had me write he is love, and next to daughter they wrote she needs love. And I know that sometimes when our kiddos are like in that high school age, they're doing their own thing, they're gaining that independence, and there's nothing that we want more than to raise these kids that are like great independent people who can be on their own in the world. I also feel like there's a part of her that doesn't know how much love she really needs, and it's this unconditional love. Sometimes I feel like with teens, maybe we almost have to turn the other cheek sometimes but
it's really just going back to unconditional love and bringing that unconditional love in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally makes sense. Yeah, we're with her being the last one, and it's her last year in high school. I've been saying this probably for the last 5 years. We live in Alaska, and I said after she graduates, I don't want to spend another winter in Alaska. So there's a lot of changes coming up, and I think we can all feel that because she was going to go to Utah and go to school there and be with her oldest brother, but now she wants to stay in Alaska. So there's those changes, and she has a boyfriend now and all that kind of stuff. So there's all that. And I don't know.
Let's break this down a little bit slowly. Where are you and your husband moving?
We don't know where we're gonna like totally plant, but I know that he'll still probably be working up here because what he does is seasonal. And so we'll be in the wintertime, we'll be in Arizona, most likely, somewhere warm. My mom's down there, so that's probably where we'll be most of the time in the wintertime. But the plan is to still come up here during the summer, Alaska during the summer. Yeah.
And is one
Until
of
my
your
husband.
sons, is one of your sons also staying in Alaska?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's a little bit older. He's in his early 20s, and he has his girlfriend from high school, and they have their own little place. So yeah, he's gonna stay here unless for some reason they want to move, but I think they'll stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can feel all of it too. I don't know that there's another time in life where you just feel so much when they're starting to leave the nest, and I'm already feeling all the feels, and I've got 4.5 years, but your angels have a lot of messages for you on this. And remember, going back to those words, birthing, creating, you're really birthing in and creating this whole new world. And it doesn't look like anything that you've created before because you're just in this completely new energetic space. And when I tune into you in Arizona with your mom, it feels like a completely even just new, fresh relationship with your mom where you get these sacred years together with her. I feel when I tune into your soul that these are years that you've really craved all your life, this time to be able to spend with her in this way. And there's so much. Oh, is there something that you wanted to say there?
Oh, when I was growing up, my mom and I didn't have the best relationship at all. When I moved out of the house, we have, so that kind of, I can totally feel that too. I can feel that that's coming, that I've also seen it this past year when my dad passed away. I totally can see it. Yeah. And I definitely think soul lesson for sure on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're searching for a community where you can share your beliefs openly, connect with kindred spirits, and feel truly supported, you're exactly where you need to be. My programs are more hands-on and unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Let's explore our upcoming events. In March, our membership topic of the month is exploring all spiritual gifts and how the world needs you. In this course, you'll learn all about the different types of spiritual gifts, what they are, and discover what kind of gifts you might have. This course is designed to help you understand what type of healer you might become and how you could use your gifts to make this world a better place. Then in April, we're diving into a new membership topic called Be Your Own Angel Messenger. I'll be teaching you how to receive angel messages for yourself on demand, anytime, anywhere, so you can navigate your life with a clear, divine roadmap, always at hand. And in May, members are doing an exciting 21-day Money Miracle Challenge, a journey designed to help you open new doors of prosperity and abundance in your life. Trust me, you won't want to miss these transformative experiences for members only. And don't forget, if you're ready to elevate your spiritual gifts to their fullest potential, whether to enhance your current career, enrich your personal life, or build your own spiritual business, join my Angel Reiki School. You can opt for our enlightening online 8-week course starting on the 1st of every month, or immerse yourself in our in-person session in Oak Brook, Illinois from April 11th to the 13th, 2025, complete with online access. Step into a realm of angelic energy, profound clarity, and embrace limitless possibilities. Sign up today at theangelmedium.com. And for more details, check the show notes to book a call with me, Julie, to talk about how this program can unleash your hidden gifts and transform your path into one of soulful abundance.
Know that that is where you need to be, and it's just the energy that you need to be in. I also feel like, because I know you, I know that you're creating this new business yourself. As you do, they said don't be afraid to start it now and continue to grow it, almost some aspects in person once you get to Arizona. But there's so much that you can do now and just continue to build. Remember, they gave you that timeline between now and summer of 2026. You've got this 1.5 years of real birthing. So as you do, your son who's staying in Alaska, is he more sensitive? My God, when I tune into this boy, he's just, remember I put son is love. He is love. He's just pure love.
Yeah, I think both of them are in different ways. They're totally different, but yeah, he's yeah.
Yeah.
I can about both of them. They have some similar qualities, but they are totally different. And he's the funny one, so he always wants to bring light to everything. He's
Beautiful.
fun. Yeah.
Your son in Utah, what is he studying? What is he going into for work?
He wants to go into the electrical field, so he's trying to get into the IBEW.
Okay.
And that's just taken a little bit of time. They both want to go into that, so just one up here and then one in Utah.
But the one up in Alaska isn't working towards it right now?
No. He is, because he's working in a business that does electrical, but he's not actively going to try to get into the IBW, but he wants to.
Okay. So your dad said to call him out on that. Okay, because your dad jumped in real quick when you mentioned this, and he goes, would you tell him that if this is really what he wants to do, stop? I was like, I can't use that phrase, like pussyfooting around, but that's what he kept saying. Stop dancing around it. Just go for it, because he knows that that's really what he wants to do. It's where his heart is being called, and there's a little bit of fear there holding him back.
Yeah, that sounds like my dad. And my dad knew that he wanted to go into that before he passed. And he actually tried to get into the apprenticeship, but he didn't make it that time. And so it's just him going back to try again and stuff. So that's funny. And my dad would use those words.
Yeah. Look up this movie when we get off, though. You can Google it. There's an actor named Michael Pena. I think it's Pena. And he has this beautiful movie, Becoming an Astronaut. I think he was the first Latino astronaut in space. But
Okay.
Your dad keeps saying to have him watch that movie. I don't know if it's like A Million Miles from Home, but
Okay. Yeah.
like it's interesting how many times he had to apply to the space program before he got in, and he just kept working and kept working. That's the energy that your son in Alaska needs. Your son in Utah doesn't have that whatsoever. His brain works in a different way. His energy's in a different way. his energy is a very, very confident. He's very ambitious. He's going to go after things. That is the outward motion that he displays to the world. Utah, I'm just going to call him Utah. And the inner, he comes to you a lot for confidence. Like, you give him a lot of that confidence. And your dad thanks you for that, because he said in that way you're an earth angel mama to him, kind of helping him be who he needs to be.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
When it comes to your husband and moving to Arizona, is that something that he wants to do, or where is he at with this move?
He wants to do what makes me happy. So he's not necessarily 100% with Arizona. He definitely cannot handle the heat or anything.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I say it's not 100% that we're going to be totally moved there. But he does, I just think he loves Alaska. He was basically born and raised here. We didn't meet in Alaska. We met in Washington, but he loves it. And yeah, I just can't do the one thing anymore.
Yeah. I want you to think of this from a different perspective. So
Okay.
when I tune into his energy, he'll go anywhere that you want him to go. He really wants to be with you. And sometimes you feel this with people's energy as they're nearing retirement. They've really waited a long time in life to spend time with their person. His soul craves more time with your soul and just being together and being present. There's so many challenges that you two have faced along the way, so much that you have done along the way. You're definitely the more forward-facing manifester in that you see something for the two of you, you set your mind to it, you create it. He's a secondary energy in there, but I want you to start including him more in the manifestation process, because you'll find that instead of him acting energetically like a sandbag attached to the manifestation, if you include him in the manifestation process by asking him what he wants for the year, maybe co-creating a manifestation board for the year, really looking at and forecasting what you both want 5 years out, 10 years out. He's a kind of person where he's not maybe knowing right when you say something to him, that in that moment he goes, oh yeah, this is what I want to manifest in 2025, and this is where I want to be in 5 years. But the more and more that he would sit and think about it, and that you ask him questions about it, where do we want to travel? When we have grandkids, what is that going to look like? He does have input. And if you really use him as a co-creator and a collaborator, I think that you'll find that his energy actually lifts upwards, and you'll find movement more easy, where then you're manifesting quicker.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be Arizona. Sometimes we think about things in terms of making this one move, physical location to a different house, or I'm making one move career-wise and then that's it for the rest of my life. I don't want to do this again. There's, how do you say that? There's unfinished business with your mom that we were talking about. There's unfinished business in Arizona. And part of the reason your angels say that you're feeling called to is for that closure of that particular unfinished business. As soon as that unfinished business is resolved, I don't know when people are going to pass, right? I don't like to bring in negative messages, but I don't feel like she has a long time left here. And there's something that just you need for the rest of your life journey. There's something that you need for your own healing in that. And once that chapter is full and filled there near mom, I really feel like Arizona might be behind you, and then there's something next. So keep your eyes open to those possibilities as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is your angels just keep saying abundance is yours. Call it in. Call in like the exact amount that you want to be making. Call in the duration that you want to be working and what you want to be making. That abundance is really yours in all forms. You have such great relationships with your kids, and your dad said that he's so proud of you in the way that you have healed through raising your children in the way that resonated most with you. And they're such great kids, all of them. I feel like you're going to always have such a deep, close relationship to them. Your son in Alaska, not yet, but I keep seeing your grandma on the other side hold this baby, that he will have kids. I think he might be the first to have kids here.
I can see
Think
that.
about that too.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be soon or anything, but I can definitely see them being the first ones.
When it comes to your daughter, souls are here for different reasons. And her soul is here to test some of the limits of what she can do. If you can imagine our souls in heaven and us communicating with our angels, creating our life plans here, and our angels show us what's possible as we're creating those life plans. And I can see some of us as souls being like, no, I can't do that.
Right.
And they go back to us, yes, you can. And you can do so much more. And that's what they keep saying when it comes to her, that she's here to really push the boundaries of herself in her own life. Some of that, I think, as it plays out in mother-daughter interactions, can be a differentness, right? Maybe that she's different from how you operate, but it's intentional because it's how her system is wound to get her where she needs to go. And they said, just never doubt that she doesn't need you. She needs you. Like, she needs love. She needs support. She needs encouragement, because there is this deep part within her that doubts, that doesn't know if she can. And your angel said that's where the two of you share this amazing commonality and this common ground of you're both here to do these incredible things. Show her how to work through that fear, Archangel Michael just said, by working through it yourself first.
Okay. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah. As you test the limits for you, she's going to test the limits within herself.
All right. I like that. I've always said that my kids have always inspired me in some way. They're so different than what I was when I was a kid, and that's probably like the best part of my life it's being their mother. It's just with my daughter, I just think that there's changes. I know there's changes coming up this year that is going to be hard for both of us, and I think that's where we're just kind of, I don't know, we're just in this space. It's not a bad space or anything. It's just she's being independent now, and I still want her around, and so I'm trying to learn how to give her space too. I was the exact same way when I was her age, so I was probably even gone a lot more than she is. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
Don't ignore the feeling. Don't push it down. Don't bypass it. Don't go around it. Feel it. Allow yourself to understand it. Write about it. Learn from it. Co-create, create things into your life that are supposed to be there that really give you another outlet. But you are her role model, and allow yourself to really step into who you want to be. The other thing that Spirit's saying to tell you is, I've always wanted myself to learn and grow faster. Like, why can't the angels just get me to this point? I have to put in the work, and that work is understanding what I'm going through in the moment, feeling it, learning from it, healing from it, and then writing about it, because I believe that a lot of people heal through teaching, going back to what we were talking about at the beginning. And they're not separate from one another. They're one and the same. So allowing yourself to write about it, even if you don't think that you're a good writer, can be very therapeutic.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't journal as much as I would like to, but it feels so good when I do. So I will keep that in mind as I move forward this year, because I think that'll help.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for them?
I don't think so. That was like, it was all very beautiful and funny the way that my dad came through, because it sounds just like him. And when he was alive, he would say some of the same things. Especially about my son, he would always ask, has he gotten into IUBW yet? So he was always keeping tabs on him. But
Yeah.
I don't think so. It was very beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. With your dad, do you see hawks?
I do. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Because as you were talking about that and the kids, sometimes they have what I call a reassurance sign. And that reassurance sign, what it means is that when you see it, you're like, for sure, they are coming through to let me know that I'm on the right track with this. So when you see the hawks, just know that your dad's talking to you about your kids or your service purpose and letting you know that you're on the right track and he's helping you.
Okay, that's so awesome. Yeah, he was in the army, so having an eagle is very, very, and then also he grew up in Seattle, so the Seahawks too. So it's very, there's so many different ways for that to come through. But that's good to know. I love that.
Oh, awesome. I just want to thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you so much for letting us share this reading with the audience.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're feeling a renewed sense of clarity and a deep connection to the angelic guidance that surrounds you right here, right now. If you need help hearing and working with your angels, join me in the membership for an experience unlike any other. If you're seeking personal insights, book a reading with me. Each reading brings you the loving, positive messages your angels and loved ones in heaven need you to hear right now. And if you're ready to unleash your hidden gifts and transform your path into one of soulful abundance, develop all your spiritual gifts to the max in my Angel Reiki School in person in Oak Brook, Illinois, April 11th through the 13th, 2025. This immersive experience isn't just about learning. It's your gateway to unlocking your intuition to its fullest potential, learning the skills of how to bring through angel messages for others, mediumship, and you're going to become an energy healer too. All of this all in one weekend at the Angel Reiki School in person. If you can't attend in person, we have an 8-week online program with live Saturday calls. Graduates say the Angel Reiki School gives them an advantage in their personal and professional lives. After completing the program, your heightened intuition becomes a tool you will use for the rest of your life. Whether you're launching your own healing business or elevating your current career, you'll operate from a place of deep wisdom and clarity. Your decisions will be guided by a divine insight that sets you apart, opening doors to opportunities that truly resonate with your passion for healing and soulful, abundant living. For more details, please visit theangelmedium.com and go to the Angel Reiki School tab. I'm Julie, and I can't wait to guide you on this remarkable journey. Until next time, keep radiating your unique, beautiful energy into this world and listening to your angels. I love you, friends.